pretty much a review here. You're going to go like, this is not much different than what we did the other day. Instead of writing expressions, we're going to write equations. Difference between the two? Equal signs. So today we're going to start putting equal signs. In order to write an equation, you have to identify the unknown and assign a variable. Then look for keywords to set up the equation. Phrases which indicate an equal sign. Is as much as, is the same as, is identical to, is equal to. When are they the same? Different phrases like that. The Daytona 500 is widely considered to be the most important event of the NASCAR circuit. The distance around the track is 2.5 miles, and the race is a total of 500 miles. Write an equation to determine how many laps it takes to finish the race. The biggest transition my algebra kids usually go through is they just want to tell me the answer. Well, Ms. Hoff, just take 500 divided by 2.5 and you'll have your answer. Does it even ask you how many laps it actually takes? No, all I want to know is to write an equation. And when you write an equation, it is not just x equals 250 divided by 2.5. That's not an equation. Okay, an equation has to have an embedded variable. You're not telling me how to solve it, but based on the information, what can I set up? Can anybody tell me what an equation would look like to set this up, Jackson? Sophia? Yes. I don't want you to have the variable by itself. That's not embedded. That's not within. That's how you solve it, yeah. But that's not actually working us through writing an equation. Do you have to use x? No. What should you avoid for variables? S, T, O, I, L. That's probably about it. Okay. Translate each sentence into an equation. 7 times a number squared is 5 times the difference of k and m. I'm going to give you a second here. 7 times a number squared is 5 times the difference of k and m. Who's willing to give me what they possibly think? Alyssa. Thoughts? Are the parentheses necessary? 110%. Nicely done. I'm not going to lie. Usually this is the problem that I almost guarantee people get wrong. Okay. 7 times a number squared. Do you have to use x? No. In that case, it didn't tell you. 5 times. Times means you're multiplying, but I need to multiply the answer to a subtraction problem. The only way I'll know the answer to that subtraction problem first is by parentheses. Otherwise, order of operations tells us we would multiply. So if you see times the sum times the difference, ding, 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 alarm in your head, you need parentheses. Times the sum times the difference, you need parentheses. How about B? Try B. 15 times a number subtracted from 80 is 25. 15 times a number subtracted from 80 is 25. Fifteen times a number subtracted from 80 is 25. Who's willing to give me this one? Caden.
80 minus 15x plus 25.
Thoughts? Jackson?
I had 15 and then in parentheses 80 minus x equals 25.
Thoughts? Oops, I don't need a parenthesis there. Who's right? Caden. Nicely done. Okay. You need parentheses if you see what? You need parentheses if you see what? Times the sum or times the difference. This tells us 15 times a number. Then people are going to say, well, Ms. Hoff, you said we only switch the order if it's less than. Well, it tells you it's subtracted from 80. You started with 80 and took 15 times the number away. Okay? Skip C. Flip it over. Do A and B on your own. Just translate those into a sentence. Into an equation, sorry. A and B for me, please. Want to give me one?
Yeah.
What you got? A, okay.
95 equals 5D.
Thoughts? Agree or disagree? I'd agree with that. Could she have written 5D equals 95? Technically, if you swap the sides of that equal sign, that's fine. Okay? But I would have done it the same exact way. Just pulled the number straight down.
5x equals 95 word.
Sure. Yep. If you didn't use D, you mean? Yeah. If you used a different variable, 100%. I will tell you on Alex, it'll tell you what letter to use, though. So make sure you watch that. Who's willing, who has not given me an answer and can give me B? Morgan.
6n plus 9 equals 7.
No parentheses. She right? She is. Good job not falling for that. Okay? Times the sum times the difference, then you need parentheses. The sum means we're adding 6 times a number and 9. Many times the word and will tell you where to put your addition or subtraction. Okay? Write an equation to represent the relation. Do A and B real quick. All right, who's willing to throw at me A? Meg.
7D equals C.
Thoughts?
Right.
Okay, who's got B? Isaac.
9H equals
Equals what? Thoughts?
Yes.
You're good? Cool. Okay, don't move. Don't put anything away. Just sit. Your 2-1 online is going to be due at 8 a.m. on Monday. Yes? Okay.